Well, hello. That's a good boy. Let's have Don the snowshoes. We had to walk this road a little ways. I figured once we got off here on the trail, it might be nice to have the snowshoes. And you might be like, Cody, where the heck are you? We're at the Round Island Point Nature Preserve. So you can see we had to park there, winter parking. And so I'm just gonna go a ways. I don't know if we'll do the whole loop. We'll just see. Let's see where we go, or see what we think. I've taken the loop clockwise. In the summer I was able to park here, where it says you are here. And we took the loop clockwise, and this time I'm gonna head the opposite way, counterclockwise. So we'll just kind of see how it goes. Take it slow. I think I have a bit too many layers on. So I'll keep him on for a bit here. I don't think there's anyone out here, but there are a lot of homes in the area. So today is New Year's Day, January 1st, 2023. Happy New Year to everyone. I think it's time for me to take off the gloves. Sorry. One thing that I found interesting, I've really only seen these kind of markings here. Ooh, that's a lot of shaking, I'm sorry. Are these. Usually the trails will have like a double blaze signifying a turn. And this is now the third trail I've seen around here with marks like that on it. Kind of interesting. You can see these, they kind of have a direction on the point. So it's kind of pointing left, and you can see the trail goes left. I'm going to stash these gloves in my pocket. I think I'm going to ditch this beanie or toque, depending on which side of the international border you're on. There we go, because I'm definitely warming up. I have, there's my backpack with everything in it to survive if need be. So I never go lightweight in the winter, especially with a trail like, I don't know, it's not in town. There's houses not far away, but no one's gonna hear me yell, and no one's gonna probably hear my whistle from here. So you got to be prepared. Of course, I have my cell phone, and I also have my radio on my shoulder here. Here in a little bit, I will check, see if anyone is listening, or if I can reach any of the repeaters, just to see, for my own knowledge, see what I can do with a handheld. See the deer tracks have been on the trail. They decided to go that way, although it looks like they just went around the tree and rejoined the trail right here. Yeah, they do. There's a red mark. Oh, there's a bird. It's like it's right above me. Sorry. We've gone our way. Meant no offense. So New Year's was pretty low key for us. Like I mentioned before, we went over to Canada. Spent New Year's with my girlfriend. she had to work today, so because both of us are kind of beyond the age of going crazy on New Year's. It just hurts longer afterwards these days, you know. But we heard fireworks and all that around midnight. Woke us up. Not for long though. Those deer. Interesting. It's always fun hiking in the winter. Huh? Quite the deer trail here. See, Argo is trying to follow that. Probably smells better. But you can see the arrow is this way. Whoop. Argo just stood on my snowshoe. Come here, dog. I'm gonna unhook him. Because all these tracks seem to be not from today. So. The snow isn't super deep. I debated even putting on snowshoes. If it was harder, I probably wouldn't, but I'm not exactly light, so. Anyway, New Year's, yeah. So she had to work today, and so I just, after some breakfast, just came back over and I was going to get started on the bathroom again, but I just wanted to get out here before it warmed up and got soft and squishy. I might have to take this hoodie off or walk slower. It's hard for me to walk slower though. In some ways it's more work to go slow. More deer tracks. It's fun walking around in the snow because you can see everything that's been out. In Oregon, I'd go snowshoeing up in the mountains in winter, and people would, not everyone, but some people would freak out like, oh, what if you get attacked by a bear or a cougar or something like that? And in all of my snow travels, in winter in the snow, I've only seen cougar tracks in one area. Generally I'd go higher in the mountains though, and there's no deer, elk or anything up there in the winter, so why would there be cougars hanging around? There's no food, right? So the one place I ran, these old style markings, see the turn. Anyway, whew, I remember this. This was planted, you can tell by the straight lines. But the place I did run into cougar tracks, and actually they ended up taking 2 cougars out of the area later. But that's an area where a lot of deer hang out. So that was something a lot of people just didn't know. You know, why would there be predators and there's nothing for them to feed on? So you'd be up there in the mountains and just find no tracks, just rabbits. That's it. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So in here you're like in the winter, which side do you go? Everyone went this way, but the deer went that way. Not that it really matters much. It's just interesting. You know, this section here with all the pine trees felt very much like where I'm from in Oregon. Then you see a birch and you're like, oh, okay, not Oregon. And this again kind of feels like Oregon again. Pine trees, snow. Oh wait, there's a birch. just in the mountains, all there is pine. You'd get aspens around springs or lakes. It's pretty rare to see them not near water. So these little pine areas feel like home. Well, my old home. You know, there are a lot of things I really like about Michigan and this area. And there are, of course, things I miss. Things that you're just used to. Here we are here, so we've gone a quarter mile at this number 4 spot. I really wanted to at least get to this creek, which is just right down here. You see here we're on a path. You can see the open water right there. So I'll be sticking to the path because who knows what's underneath that snow right over there. It could be really wet and soft. And that's something I really don't want to deal with. So anyway, things I miss. You know, it's just, I've only ever lived there. So you kind of get used to things that are normal there. Argo. I'll just go out here just a little bit. Because I don't think it's really wet out there, but I'm not going to chance it. But as far as things that are different between Oregon and Michigan, I mean, apart from the mountains and things like that you expect, there is a lot of Mexican food restaurants. And of course, of all varying degrees of quality. They all say authentic. And of course, I'm not Hispanic at all, so I cannot attest to any authenticity. I've never been to Mexico, although that's going to change. I think girlfriend and I are going to go there in February. But there's a lot of Mexican food restaurants, and I never realized how much I ate Mexican food, and of course enjoy it. Until I moved here, and there's 2 Mexican restaurants. You know, in my town we had over a dozen for sure, and that doesn't count the little food trucks, things like that. I would say, as far as other food, we had probably an equal amount of pizza places as there is here in Sault Ste. Marie. There is definitely a much higher Italian presence here than where I'm from in Oregon, but similar number of pizza places. I can't really say the pizza is way better there or here. It's quite good in both places. There was a place I'm from in Oregon that made New York style, which was big, huge pieces, and it was just really good. And of course here, several pizza places, and all of them I've been to in Michigan have all been quite good. We've gone to a couple in Ontario. One was probably the worst pizza I've ever had. I'm not going to say the name, but I was just surprised. It was like a little local place, not like a chain or anything. So, another well-used deer trail there. Oh yeah. I keep looking for moose. I mentioned before moose. It's on my list. I'd love to see elk as well. From Oregon, I've seen a decent amount of elk, but never seen a moose. Oh, thanks, Doug. Sorry about that. Thanks for marking the path. Look how well those melted out already. Wow. Tree wells, of course, are a really big danger in deep snow. Seems like every year there's people that die in tree wells. It's really sad and unfortunate. You know, like Crater Lake area, there can be 10 plus feet of snow on the ground. So you imagine, you know, I'm reaching 8 feet high here, so 2 more feet. And if you fall in the tree well, who knows if you can get back out, and no one's gonna see you. So yeah, you gotta be really careful in your tree. Argo, hey. He didn't go too far at all. Come here. Oh, he's growing up. Previously he would just bolt. Hey, Argo, come here, come here. Oh, I know. They mock you, huh? I think we might be here. Pond area, kinda. Oh yeah. Ooh, kind of dirty there. The water looks really brown. I'm just gonna come down here. Not going out there. So it's flowing. Huh, it's really pretty. Really pretty. Right, Argo? Oh. Can you hear that snowmobile? Argo, no, come on. Oh yeah, he eats snow, by the way. Okay, for like the 18th time. I think that's it. I might record a little more. I just know like these longer videos, this is 20 minutes. And the average duration is less than half of that view duration. So, you know, there's not really much point in making a longer video. Ooh, this might be my turnaround spot. Because I don't really feel like, Argo, taking this, hey, taking my snowshoes off to navigate these stairs. I feel like they're going to turn into skis if I try to go down there without taking them off. So I think this might be where I spin around. So I think I will check in on the radio, see if anyone can hear me. I think we might just head back, or just head off in the woods away from this water. I don't know. I really don't want to go home yet, so need a little more adventure. If you see Argo over there. All right, well, that's going to be it for the 20th time. Hope you had a great New Year's. Hope you're warm, dry, safe, not feeling any pain from last night's festivities. And 2023 is being kind so far. It's been one day, so just keep a one-day streak of a kind year this year. All right, we will catch you later, right, dog?